All right, guys, what's up? Welcome to today's video. I am so excited to review this bike. This is the Engwe LE20 cargo bike. But first, let's unbox it. We're back with another e-bike video. I got my boy Frankie here. What are we doing today?
Unboxing an e-bike.
We're gonna unbox it. This is the Engwe LE20 cargo bike, and cargo bikes are all the rage right now. This is what families are wanting, to haul a couple of kids around, and they're super powerful. If this one's as good as they say it is, this is a really good bike. We're talking 20 miles per hour on the throttle, 28 miles per hour pedaling. Let's open it up, put it together real quick, and take it for a ride.
Yeah. Also, we have to charge it up first.
Gotta charge it up first. First things first, as I get this bike out of the box, and maybe it's just because I assemble so many of these, I appreciate some of the things that they've done right now. This is on. This is on. And, you know, we basically have to put the handlebars and the wheel on. There's so many things that I'm just like, why don't you guys just put this together for us? Help us out. So, that's awesome. Okay, we're gonna keep going. All right, checking in here. I'm not gonna lie, the majority of my time spent assembling this was on the kid seat portion, and it's always a little bit of a mystery because, I don't know, no instructions. The bike, easy, had instructions, but I didn't even need them. The seat, there's a backrest, and there's not a long enough bolt to connect it. I was able to figure out the rest of this. It was different than any other cargo bike I've done, but I like that. I like it. I'm gonna show you the things I like about it later, but I wanna finish assembling it first. So I'm gonna go to the hardware store, get a couple bolts, charge it up, and then I'll show you my first impressions. All right, we've got this thing put together, and let me just tell you real quick about first impressions. First of all, looking at some of the specs of this thing, over a 400-pound payload capacity, that's a lot. I feel like I could have an adult and still have 2 adults on the back if they would fit. And this is a super high quality bike. We've got 2 batteries on it. This thing's a beast, and it boasts 109-mile range, and I believe it. These are 2 big batteries, and I really love the cargo seat. I love that these flip up right here. And one cool thing, this is something I reviewed a few different cargo bikes, but check this out. This bends up so the kids can climb in a little easier. I already gave it a test for my son, my 5-year-old son, and he loves it. He's excited to take it for a ride. Let's take it in close and have a look at it. First of all, I love that it has this shield for your kids' feet, and it's super high quality, and it was already installed. That was a bonus. I love that it has a footrest. In my mind, like if you got passengers riding back here, you have to have a place for them to put their feet. And you want to get it up out of the way. That's super cool. And like I said, this lifts up. Big comfortable seat here with a backrest for the kids if you need to take the battery off to charge it. Seat pops up, and it's got a very just minimalist display. Basically, that's all you need. Turning it on for the first time here. It's got turn signals right here. And it's got a torque sensor, so basically the more you pedal, the faster it goes. And this has a top speed of 28 miles per hour on the pedal, that's the fastest cargo bike I've seen so far. And I like that I've never seen this before on a bike. I can see both batteries here, that they're both at 100%. 0.2 miles, passenger. Looks like it goes up to level 5. And mode, you know, the overall odometer, average speed, max speed, trip time, you know, just all the basics. Shimano components, shocks in the front, headlight. Overall, this looks like a really high quality bike. These things, like I've said this before, they just keep getting better and better. But I'm excited to take this for a ride, check out the speed, then get the kids on it and get my wife's review. But really good looking bike. Excited to try this out. I'm gonna take this for the first ride. I like the kickstand. Some of these middle kickstands are up so high and they're super hard to get on and off, but it's just barely off the ground, you know. And yeah, let's give a little test. Okay, I got it up all the way, 2 full batteries. Yee-hoo! Okay, that's nice. Actually, the brakes feel really good. Lots of torque there. And it's quick off the go, but it doesn't like throw you off the back or try to pop a wheelie or anything, because that can be a little bit dangerous. And good brakes. Yes. Okay, lots of power on this bike. I can tell this is going to be one of our favorites, but okay, let's take it for the first ride. I think I said this already, but I think this is going to be one of our new favorite family bikes. I was actually reading the specs again, and I misread it. With the 2 batteries, this thing can go over 200 miles. I've never seen that on any of the bikes I've reviewed. 100 miles is single battery, which is way more than you're ever going to need, but 200 miles, there's nowhere that you couldn't go with that amount of range on the bike. The pickup is really good. It's a smooth ride, and just really loving this. The throttle, like, you don't have to pedal to go, and especially if you're like, you can pedal if you want, but especially starting out, if you got a couple kids back there, that'd be really hard to start out. But okay, let's test out the speed on this thing. Okay. Yoo-hoo! All right, this thing's really fast. I hit 28 miles per hour, pretty easy. Squirrel, literally. I'm really impressed with the speed and power of this bike. I can't wait to get the kids on the back of this. They're gonna love it. You've got that liftable guardrail system on the back of it, so it's easier for them to get in or get out. And wow, you can't help but smile riding e-bikes. They're just so much fun. I remember my first experience riding an e-bike. It kind of felt like you have superpowers. Like, you're using your legs, but then you just have this motor that's just, I don't know, but you're still part of it. It's not like a full-blown motorcycle where it's all motor. It's just this pedal assist. It's assisting your legs, and it's just so fun. And you still get a workout. Like, for me to hold the top speed, I'm working hard. So if you think that you can't get a workout riding an e-bike, you're wrong. These things are so much fun. This is easily one of my favorite bikes I've reviewed yet. Durable, smooth ride, sturdy ride. April wants to give it a try later. She's like, she doesn't like it. We reviewed a bike once. I can't remember the brand, but it felt a little squirrely when you had some kids on it and you started going. So the real test is when we put a load back there. I think it's amazing, the capacity of this bike. Over 400 pounds. That's 3 grown adults. I don't know what you're carrying that you would need that much, but basically there's no limit to what you can carry on this bike. Last little test I always like to do before we go and get the kids on the bike is the hill test. So it's a really steep hill, and we're gonna not pedal at all and just see how it does. My guess is, yeah, do just fine. As much power as this has, yeah. So many bikes struggle going uphill. Some can't even make it. Just that's a big deal. That's the hardest part of riding a bike is going up hills. If you need that extra help, okay, that was easy. All right, we're gonna let the kids ride it for the very first time. Take it away, April. We like that this raises up and they can just climb in.
I wasn't expecting that.
Just sit down on it, buddy.
Cool.
Oh, in the front. Sit in the front. There we go.
Big girl in the back.
Okay, there you go. Okay, here it comes down. Helmet
So
check.
cool.
That's nice.
That's what I like about it.
That's what you like about it, huh?
Yep, we got the feet things.
Woo.
Okay, let me get on my bike. We'll go for a little ride. All right, what do you think, April? How's the ride?
Okay. I have it on pass 5 and I'm pedaling and it didn't like take off really fast. I think it's just like assist. It's more assist.
It's got the torque sensor, so the more you push, the harder it pushes.
So then if I push, then it goes all the way up. Or you can just use the throttle and then it just rips it like as fast as it can go. I'm going 20.5 right now. Okay, it's turned. I like how it handles, and I really love the back feature that I can lift it at the bar and get the kids on. That's really awesome. I kind of like that if you're pedaling, it's just like assisting you and not. Some of the bikes, when you turn it to level 5 and then pedal, you just like, it's like you're full throttle, and this is not like that. So if you do want to go full throttle and you don't want to push hard, you just use the actual throttle. And the throttle is easy to hold. It's not like a hard spring. That's good. And it's got a little screen, but I don't mind. I really like that the foot pegs flip down when you're not using it for cargo.
Yeah, let's try the hill. Go straight up the hill.
Yeah, let's see what it's like on the hill. Pedaling and full throttle. I'm at 16 miles an hour. Almost 17. It's not hard to pedal. Let's just see without pedaling. It's the same. If you pedal, it gives it a little more, I think. Yeah, I'm at 17 now. If you pedal, you can go faster up the hills, but really, like, why would you need to go up a hill faster than 17 miles an hour? You don't. 18. Okay, there's a stop sign. I always worry about the control with having a heavy load on the back. If it feels like it's going to tip when you first start out, so I'm going to try that. Oh yeah, that's good. I think it's the kids' new favorite just because of the bar lifting in the back. That's cool. I'm going to note that I don't have a bar hitting me in the back of the butt like most of them. A lot of the cargo bikes have a bar that go right here and it hits your bum if you're a little bit shorter. It really bugged me. So this one's good with that. And I like the seat. It's a big seat. You can just kind of sit on it for a long period of time without getting a sore butt. That's a big girl.
That concludes my review of the Engwe LE20. What a fun bike. If you've been waiting to get a cargo bike and you're watching this video, now's the time. This bike is amazing, high quality. I love the torque sensor that when the harder you work, the more the bike works on the pedal assist. On throttle, you get up to 20 miles per hour, no problem. Hills, it does great, high quality, super long range. Come on, over 200 miles, 211 miles with the 2 batteries, 440-pound payload capacity. That's crazy. I love this bike. I'm going to put some information in the description below. You guys can check it out. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.